These are hardline professional agitators financed by George Soros, MoveOn.org, Black Lives Matter, David Brock and the freaks at Media Matters for America then go out and interpret it, blaming all of the violence on Trump. Hardworking, blue-collar Americans see this violence and they repair to the Trump banner. In my view, the entire thing will backfire.
I agree, and it's on record. In Europe, the tactics, bully and attack, and then shut down conservatives or patriot speech, nationalist speech. It's the same mode here. It's the same leftist blueprint with big corporations that want monopolies funding it, but it is backfiring all over the world. So then I ask, what is George Soros and Hillary Clinton, what are they thinking?
I think it's just it's a miscalculation. Here's what they're trying to do. There is a morbid fear on the left that many of the Bernie Sanders voters are going to wise up to the fact that the internationalist, globalist trade deals like NAFTA have destroyed the job market in the United States, and that the neocon policies of both the Clintons and the Bushes have driven us all off to endless and pointless war. They're deathly afraid that 1/3, not the hard left, but 1/3 of the Sanders voters will become available to Trump. And therefore, these riots, these attacks, he's a racist, he's a bigot, he's a maniac, he's mentally unbalanced, that is meant to disqualify Trump among those voters. They are desperate to disqualify them because they're outsiders. These folks are natural Trump voters. We have common economic interests with them, and that is what they fear.
He's in a dead heat or a few points ahead in most polls. You're the expert on that. Correct me if I'm wrong. Where is the state of the battle? What's the path to victory? A, but B, clearly, I don't need to be a political scientist to know that most people out there, feel intimidated because they don't want to be called racist. But secretly, they're planning to vote for Trump because they're nationalists, they're patriots. And I'm talking about black voters, Hispanics, and others, because I'm suddenly seeing double, triple the numbers of Hispanics and African-American folks at the Trump rallies, because we have the live feeds. Our crew is at almost all of these. INFOWARS.com is covering it, and I'm not seeing that on the news now. They're not doing close-up shots of the lines anymore because it's freaking the media out. And now suddenly, in multiple speeches, when Obama talks about Trump, he turns into a blithering idiot, and I think he's got him, and the people have him completely rattled right now.
Yeah, I think what's happening here is that you have a well-oiled political machine run by the Clintons, and it is extremely well-funded. Just the super PACs supporting Hillary have raised $85 million and have another $48 million on hand. Compare that with the Trump organization and the Trump campaign. This is an entirely indigenous, grassroots, guerrilla campaign. Trump has managed to get nominated without polling, without sophisticated analytics and targeting, without massive hundreds of millions of dollars worth of both positive and negative TV commercials. It's an uprising. It's a citizen insurgency, and it's going to take on the best oiled, best funded political operation probably in American history. An operation that has been very successful at controlling the narrative because of their close association and their simpatico views with the mainstream media. Trump is able, because he's going to be the nominee, to break through all of that. So would Marco Rubio or Chris Christie or any of these other candidates called Hillary Clinton a crook? No, only Donald Trump has the cojones to do that.
In fact, we've got that queued up. I don't normally play a clip 5 or 6 times during a broadcast, but Trump, the clip's up on InfoWars.com. Steve Watson wrote an article about it. Spread this out to everybody. Hillary Clinton has to go to jail. She's guilty as hell.
By the way, Hillary Clinton is missing 30,000 emails. They've been deleted. 30,000. 30,000 emails. And remember I said I was a counterpuncher? I am. After what she said about me today in her phony speech, that was a phony speech. That was a Donald Trump hit job. I will say this, Hillary Clinton has to go to jail, okay? She has to go to jail.
I'm going to play more of it. This is unprecedented in modern politics. This is the end of an era, folks. This is...
She's
even if
guilty
Trump
as hell.
doesn't win, this brings him down.
Remember, Hillary Clinton used to hate Obama. She used to hate him. Bill Clinton hated him. Bill Clinton hated him. He called Bill Clinton a racist. Do you remember that? Bill Clinton hated him.
All right.
And Hillary Clinton hated Obama. Now it's, yes, sir, Mr. President, sir. Yes, sir. What would you like? What would you like me to say here, sir? The only reason she's behaving like this, and the only reason she's been dragged so far left, believe me, is she doesn't want to go to jail over the emails, okay? Believe me. That's the only reason.
30,000 of them.
One simple reason.
That's good. I mean, this is coffin nails. This is unprecedented. And look, my gut told me Trump was good over a year ago. That's why I've been supporting him. But now I'm so proud I'm supporting him because I can tell he is for real. He has gotten so serious. It's not even a joke now, and the numbers are going up. You've known this guy for 40-plus years. You don't talk about your private, relationship with him, but you've been his wingman, you name it, when he's not married. You're buddies, not just been in business together. They're saying on Bill Maher that he's dumbing it down for the public.
Have you ever wondered why feminists and social justice warriors behave like escaped mental patients?
Oh, no. Oh, we should film it. Oh, no.
Why are they so loud and obnoxious?
You're a white male!
Despite looking like the cast from a pilot show called The Unbulls, why are they always trying to be the center of attention? Turns out it might be because Mommy didn't give them enough huggles. As Laura Perrins explains, we're talking about the daycare generation. These kids grew up in the 90s, when feminists assured us that nursery care was completely healthy. Turns out that was bull***. A 2001 National Institute of Child Health and Development study revealed a link between long hours of non-maternal care for young children and aggressive behaviour. In other words, you had 24 insecure screaming brats all competing for the attention of one stressed out daycare worker. The love and protection of mother's safe space was nowhere to be seen, and the only way to be heard was to throw a massive tantrum. So SJWs are craving the comfort and security of home that they never had growing up.
It is not about creating an intellectual space. It is not. Do you understand that? It's about creating a home here.
They're addicted to being treated like special snowflakes because mommy didn't shower them with enough love. They're obsessed with making crazy demands to grab the attention that they were denied in daycare.
You should step down.
So there you have it. Psychologically speaking, social justice warriors are mentally stunted toddlers who throw fits when they don't get their own way because they never learned to interact like normal humans. They're so full of righteous indignation because they're inflicting revenge on the world for their emotionally deprived childhoods.
Stop talking to us like children.
And even though they're adolescent crybabies, scared of Halloween costumes and other people's opinions, let's take the high road. Let's be compassionate. Let's be kind. Hug a social justice warrior today. Actually, that. Let's just keep triggering the little shits. It's hilarious.
Most people are aware that the Ku Klux Klan is a white power organization. Some are even aware of the fact that the KKK was created by the Democratic Party. Even fewer are aware of the Klan's foothold in Washington, D.C. Some people are aware of the new Black Panther Party, but are they aware of its true purpose? And most people don't bat an eye when they hear the respectful allowance of La Raza to enter the U.S. political landscape.
Be it known by this presence that I, Kirk Watson, Mayor of the City of Austin, Texas, do hereby proclaim October 12th as Dia de la Raza, Day of the Race.
But most people have no idea what La Raza really is or where it came from. Recently, an exhibit at the Bob Bullock Museum in Austin, Texas, glorified the explosive event that took place in the small Texas town of San Diego in 1915. When a Spanish document appeared calling for Chicanos, African Americans, Native Americans, and Japanese immigrants to start a race war at 2 a.m. on February the 20th, 1915. The document also called for the execution of all adult white males over the age of 16 and the recapturing of Texas, New Mexico, Arizona, California, and Colorado from the United States government. In July of 1915, bands of Mexican revolutionaries entered the Rio Grande Valley. These guerrilla forces disrupted transportation and killed several Anglo-Americans. One of these sporadic raids, led by Pancho Villa, caused General John Pershing to enter northern Mexico in pursuit. The escalating tensions were finally brought to a standstill when Mexican and U.S. officials agreed to a peaceful settlement. Ancient history, right? Wrong.
At the forefront of the revolutionary movement is the raza. When you go to Venezuela,
you can't stop us. There's too many of us. We're ready. We're breeding by the day.
Back to Europe! This is America! Look your color! You're white! You don't belong here!
This used to be Mexico, you know what I mean? And the people that were here before, you're just not gonna get up and leave.
Mexico! 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 Arriba Mexico!
You think we have kids because we like sex? No, we're having kids ready to start this war. Believe me. I got another one on the way, and she'll be strapped up, ready for you. Come get it. Come get it. Come knock on my door and see what happens. We're ready. We're ready.
In fact, a secondary plan of San Diego called for the establishment of a Republic of Texas, made up of Texas, New Mexico, California, Arizona, Mississippi, and Oklahoma. San Antonio, Texas, would be the place where the revolutionary leadership would be based. So when Donald Trump's university is being scrutinized by a member of the La Raza Lawyers of San Diego, it should now make sense why this is a clear indication that the body politic has been infiltrated. The Daily Caller reports, United States District Court Judge Gonzalo Curiel, the man presiding over the class action lawsuit against Trump University, is a member of the La Raza Lawyers of San Diego and oversaw the gift of a law school scholarship to an illegal alien. In his 2011 judicial questionnaire to become a federal judge, Curiel revealed his history with La Raza. Why has racism been allowed to fester and rear its ugly head unchecked? While being displaced on a presidential candidate forcing American citizens to face the danger growing exponentially on our border, while the spirit of racism is used more as a social weapon than treated as a social ill. Simple, because it has power over the masses, and the bought and paid for media plays it for all it's worth. Racism gets the common people nowhere, a nowhere the corporocratic New World Order wants all of its subjects to dwell in.
We need unity among black, white, brown, red, and yellow, everyday, ordinary people. So I'm throwing some questions out there. The original Black Panther Party, formed in October of 1966, of which I was a member, believed in all power to the people. Black, white, brown, red, and yellow people. All right, all of us. Because we understood and we understand today that this struggle is about all of us. You know, resistance is not futile. It is essential to our life and our liberty.
We have record immigration, illegal immigration in the history of the world. In the history of the world. We cannot assimilate this many people. And the government is teaching them to be balkanized, whether you're from Russia or China or Mexico, to control us. It's divide and conquer. And it finally destroyed the Roman Empire. And we're following that same path now.
John Bound for INFOWARS.com.
Unfortunately, you've grown up hearing voices that incessantly warn of government as nothing more than some separate, sinister entity that's at the root of all our problems.
It's time.